Anthony, with one of the great arenas in all of sports. And we are proud to be here for the first time at Madison Square Garden. We've got 10 champions to crown tonight. We started with 330 wrestlers. We're down to 20 on the championship side, and we'll start it up at 125. Thomas Gilman out of Iowa and Nico Megaludis out of Penn State. The 125-pound class is the only class without a #1 seed in the final. We're guaranteed a first-time champion, and it will be a Big Ten champion in 125 for the 5th time, make that 6th time in the last 7 years, and it will be a 5th straight Big Ten winner at 125. The only guy outside of the Big Ten to win it in the last 7 years, my guy Anthony Robles. Here we go.
It's time for our first championship match of the night. Wrestling for the 125-pound NCAA Division I National Championship. Wearing the green from Iowa, Thomas Gilman.
Redshirt junior out of Council Bluffs, Iowa, 28-1 this season. He was 22-0 before his only loss. It came to the guy he's about to face again, Nico Megaludis, the 4-time All-American for Penn State. The big storyline for Nico Megaludis, redshirted last season, part of the Cale Sanderson plan to load up for a national title run, and Megaludis has been a big part of it. This will be meeting number 3 all-time. Megaludis has won both matchups prior.
Well, it's going to be really interesting because they know each other. Gilman, he needs to blow through those hands, and Megaludis, he's just got to find a way to win, because he's been here 3 times and he's got a heart of a champion, and he doesn't want to walk away without a championship. But Gilman is so athletic, so powerful, and he needs to use that and let it fly.
Mike Haggerty's our lead official, and off we go. First of 10 national championship bouts, and Gilman and Megaludis, round 3 between the two all time. For those of you getting oriented with our coverage this weekend, bottom left corner you have our scoreboard. The red marks next to the athletes' names indicates the ankle band color that they are sporting in this match. You'll see that all night. And of course, we'll pop up whatever ends up happening in this match in the particular color of the athlete that performs what has been executed on the floor.
Already great pace here, and here's I talked about Thomas Gilman letting it all hang out. He's so athletic, he got so much power, and he needs to blow through. But Nico Megaludis needs to find the angles. He can't go straight on and expect to score against Gilman, so he's got to find angles and create to score.
Nico Megaludis, Anthony, is a guy who likes to be aggressive, but he took that redshirt year to try to fine-tune his performance. These guys are really, really athletic and flexible.
Well, absolutely. Megaludis, I really was impressed with the semifinals match. He really pressed the action right off the bat. He got 2 nice sweep singles at the beginning of there to score an early lead. He needs to use that aggression tonight. Go out firing right at the beginning here. And
I'm interested to see how it's going to work out. Gilman leads a 125-pound division with 10 falls. Nico Megaludis has been pinned 1 time in his 138-match career, and that was all the way back in 2012. We're really grinding Gilman on the bottom side of the chin of Nico Megaludis. That is a tough spot to be in right now. He can easily get worn down as we're halfway through the first.
Usually guys don't like to be underneath that front heckler position. Megaludis, he's so tough, he's flexible like you just mentioned. You see right there, he clamps onto that elbow. It's so tight, so tough if you're the top guy to do any offense, because if you have your elbow locked there, you have no space to move.
Both of these guys, heavy-handed 125-pounders. Sprawls on both sides. Gilman, a 2-time All-American now, 28-1. Megaludis is 31-3. Is the only class without a top-seeded wrestler still in the bracket, because yesterday Thomas Gilman was able to get a fall, a pin of Nathan Tomasello of Ohio State, the defending national champion at 125 pounds. Trying to get in on that leg, get around the neck. That's Gilman.
That's exactly what Gilman needed to do. He found the angle right here, looking for that, and it looks like if Megaludis can cast over and
which he attempts to do here, right at the edge of the mat. And there's the takedown for Megaludis. How about that? Flurry right there.
Great counter by Megaludis, and he had the angle created for him by Thomas Gilman, because Gilman made a nice shot there.
Still inbounds on the edge of the mat. Final 15 seconds of this first period. And Megaludis looks jacked up right now.
We're on the hardwood, guys. Hands up.
The one thing Thomas Gilman does not want to do is roll around with Megaludis. When he gets in the scramble, he is the best.
Wiry is what Megaludis looks to me.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's so flexible. And the key for Thomas Gilman, that was a nice shot there, but he failed to finish quickly. That's what he needs to do against a guy like this. You get in those shots, finish quickly. No hesitation. You can't pause. You got to keep that penetration going all the way through to avoid those scramble situations.
The heavy-handed Megaludis keeping control of the Gilman ankle to ride out the rest of the period. This was the takedown, Anthony.
See, Gilman with the initial shot, just beautiful job there by Megaludis grabbing that ankle. He kept control of it. He elevated it up here. Just nice power here with that back arch through, rolled all the way through, ended up on top in the half. Just nice job with that flurry, ended up on top.
You're seeing things that nobody else does. Who else does things like that than Megaludis?
Gilman chose bottom. He's going to try to escape here from Megaludis. You'll notice the riding time in red, so you'll be able to keep track on our scoreboard of the riding time through the entirety of the match. If it's in green, obviously it's in favor of the wrestler with the green ankle band, red for red. There's the escape point right near the edge of the mat. Good savvy that time by Gilman, and out of bounds they go.
Excellent job by Gilman. He got back in physically. Now he needs to stay sharp mentally.
Obviously, this is pretty common to wrestling fans, individual scoring. But again, this season, the change in the scorebook, near fall points, it's no longer 2 and 3. It's now 2 for a 2 count and 4 for a 4 count. Really encourages top wrestling because you can get offensive wrestlers can really get points fast.
Absolutely, and I love that rule. I wish I had done it a couple years earlier, but it really promotes that top wrestling, not just the riding, which you see a lot. Guys just kind of holding on, trying to get that ride point, but now they're going for the big ones for those tilts.
And Megaludis gets another takedown. He's already got 2 in this match already. Never has he lost to Gilman in 2 previous tries. Gilman trying to get to his belly and avoid getting to his back.
Megaludis elevating his game. He's doing things he needed to do right there. A little duck under because he found the angle, created it when Thomas Gilman was coming in. Great job of finding the angle.
Nico Megaludis said that he wanted to be better scoring from multiple positions. Obviously, very aggressive, very good from his feet, but he had to be better on top. So far, he's been solid. Gilman trying to get the hips out, and very close. Stall call.
Okay, so he got the call stall. Megaludis did because he was below the hips for 5 counts. You can't do that.
You have to improve your position back up above the hips when you are on an opponent's leg. As you look at Cale Sanderson, the outstanding head coach of the Nittany Lions.
And really right there, that Megaludis, he had to give up that stall call or risk giving up the 2-point reversal. So, I mean, that's the only thing you can do in that position. Smart wrestling. You have to give it up sometimes to avoid giving up the big points.
Great job by Gilman right there of getting him off the ankles, getting Megaludis off his ankle. He was able to stand up, face him, and get the 1-point escape.
25 seconds to go, second period. A good ride by Megaludis throughout a majority of this second, but a good escape by Gilman to get back within 2. And there he goes right back under the chin of Megaludis. But as Anthony mentioned, Megaludis can still do things from this position. They'll call the stalemate and bring him back to center.
Really right now, Gilman, he's still in a pretty good position. He still has the next period going in. The riding time's against him, but Megaludis has been warned for that stall call. So it's key to remember right here. He's got to just keep his composure. Doesn't have to rush anything too soon. There's plenty of time left in this match.
Megaludis, the 3rd-time finalist. Gilman in the finals for the first time. Megaludis lost to Matt McDonough in 2012. And then lost to Jesse Delgado in 2013 in the finals. He finished 3rd place in 2014 before taking the red shirt year. Megaludis with the escape. That's a big escape point early in the second. Doesn't have that riding time cut into it all.
Now right here, if Gilman can keep from going ear to ear here, that's what Megaludis wants to do right here. But it also tells me Megaludis isn't on the attack like he was. There's 2 shots from Gilman right there. If he gets a couple of more in, he could get a stall call right there because Megaludis is backing up. Megaludis can't stop attacking, but he has right now.
Megaludis, one of the 63 qualifiers from the state of Pennsylvania. That's the most of any state represented here in the NCAA tournament in 2016. Gilman trying to get in on that ankle, trying to get in on that left side of Megaludis.
That's 5 or 6 straight attacks by Gilman right there.
Megaludis trying to find the edge of the mat. Might get worried about getting tagged with a stall call here too. That's another change that referees are trying to enforce. Edge of the mat. You have to continue action this year. Otherwise, referees will call you more often for stalling. They're trying to encourage offensive wrestling.
Mike Haggerty, the head official there, says action. Megaludis has not taken a forward step in this period.
And he's burying his head a little bit right now too.
See, if I'm Megaludis right now, I don't necessarily need to have to take some deep penetration shots. Just need to make an effort here, do some half shots, lower my level a little bit, level change, just to show the referee I'm working. He's not doing any of that. He's just kind of standing, holding on to those elbows. You see the stall call there.
Yep, there's the stall call. So Gilman gets a point. Remember, Megaludis still has the riding time point locked right now.
That could be a little too late.
I think so too.
A little too late.
Because if he gets tagged with another one, he'll lose a point, but he still has that riding time point intact.
What's Gilman's go-to shot right now? He needs to, what he's got to show right now.
He's going to need something big, something huge right now to win this thing. Megaludis is just trying to stay away.
And he found a way.
He's been waiting a long time for it, and finally, Nico Megaludis is a national champion. Dan and Linda, Megaludis looking on. Nico has his hand raised. Third time's a charm for the Megaludis family to win their first national championship at 125 pounds. And you got the sense that Nico was going to do whatever it takes.